Hey guys, we're going to take a set of notes about comparisons today. That's the title of the notes, comparisons. And what I've done is I've taken some photos and we're going to have a little series of face-offs on the smartboard. We're going to compare the subjects of the photos. So the first adjective we're going to use to compare is the adjective divertido. I'm going to hit the overhead lights. Divertido means fun. If you remember, divert your attention. Okay? So let's look. Divertido. Let's compare the first two things. Alright. Now my vote for more fun is going to be with a test, no? But I'm going to assume your vote is going to be with Kings Island. Okay, bien. So what we want to do is make a sentence that says Kings Island is more fun than a test. Now sometimes in English if you want to express something is more than, you can add ER to the end, like bigger, happier, healthier, whatever. In Spanish we don't do that. We only say like more fun than, more interesting than. We say more, más, then the adjective, and then que. Que means than in this case. Que does a few different things in Spanish. So más, whatever, than. More, whatever, than. So let's make our sentence. Kings Island is more fun than. Abbreviate. How do we say is? Do you know? Es más divertido que un examen. Bien? I took my word for more, más, straight out of the notes. I took my adjective divertido, and I took the word que to work as than. To go back, más, adjective, and que, más divertido que. Kings Island is more fun than a test. Let's try the next one. What if you don't want to say something is more than? What if you want to say it's less than? So I picked two pictures. We're going to decide who is less intelligent than the other. Very controversial, very cutting edge, controversial YouTube video. Yikes. Who are we going to say is less intelligent than the other? Well, that's your opinion. We're going to get very contentious with it, so we'll make a sentence for each. Let's see. Let's make a sentence that says, let's see, Bush is less intelligent than Obama first. He was the first president before Obama. To say less intelligent than, we'll say the word for less in Spanish, menos. Menos you might know from the expression más o menos, more or less. Menos looks like minus. So menos, and then the adjective, and then que. So let's make our example sentence, ¿vale? Let's see. We'll start with the guy who came first. We'll say Bush. We'll say es, then menos inteligente que Bush. Now I know que Obama. Alright, and we'll do it reverse too, just be nice. Let's say Obama es menos inteligente que Bush. Bien? Using my word for less, my adjective, my word for than in each example. Okay, what if I don't want to compare people or things as more than or less than? What if I got two things that are the same? For example, being famous. What if I put two really cool celebrities on the smartboard right now that you looked at and thought, wow, they really are equally cool, equally famous? Guess what? I did! Ta-da! There's your all's favorite Justin Bieber and Miley. And I don't know how to spell Miley, so we're just going to abbreviate their names. Bien? Let's say Justin Bieber is as famous as Miley Cyrus. So instead of saying más than or menos than, we're going to say as famous as. Check it out. Tan, adjective, como. A little different. So we'll say Justin Bieber es tan famoso como Miley Cyrus. Okay? In English, we just use the word as here and here. But in Spanish, we use separate words. Tan famoso como. So that's that's basically it, but there's one thing I kind of want to remind you guys of. These words are adjectives. Famoso, inteligente, what was the first one? Divertido, those are adjectives. Do you remember that adjectives do something special? I'm going to show you. Viejo, vocab word from chapter 6. Old. Can you tell me which one of these ladies is older than the other? Let's make a sentence that says Betty White is older than Brianna. Betty White is more old than Brianna. Why is there a mistake in that sentence? Viejo is an adjective. And in Spanish, adjectives match the nouns they describe. If the noun is feminine or if the noun is plural. What do I have to do to make viejo agree with the noun it's describing? Who is Betty White? Betty White is the one who's old, more old. Betty White is not viejo. Betty White is vieja. Do you see that? Check out this next example. Last example. Barato. Chapter 9 vocab. 9-2 vocab. Barato means inexpensive or cheap. What if I want to say these sandals are cheaper than the gym shoes? Let's say the sandals, las sandalias. Yikes, I gotta say are. Do you know how to say are? Not is, not es, are. Son more cheaper than. So we would say more cheap than. So cheaper than. Más and barato que los zapatos. See, I just say cheaper. In Spanish, you say more cheap. There's my more, there's my adjective, there's my word for than. Barato is describing the sandals. The sandals are the more cheap things. But remember, adjectives just have to change if they're describing a noun that's feminine or plural. Sandalias is both. So barato, no. Must become baratas. That is what's going to get students more than anything else on a quiz or on a test. Is forgetting to make their adjectives agree. That's where people lose points the most. Okay? So take a sec, jot down these basics of the notes. Make sure you have these written in. And I can't wait to start working through these in class with you. Hasta luego.